Do you feel abandoned, alone, waiting on someone to love you the way you love them? Maybe you've given your heart, but all you've received is silence. Spirit says you are not powerless. You don't have to stay stuck in the waiting. So today we are drawing 12 self-care cards, self-care messages, one for each zodiac sign to help you take back your power, to come back home to yourself. Here it says, take care of yourself so you can shine your soul's light. So it's very important to take care of ourselves so that we can be who we were meant to be, because our soul is emanating this beautiful light. And when we take care of ourselves, we can shine fully. So these cards that I will pick are gentle reminders from Spirit that your healing matters, that your energy is sacred, and that your love is meant to flow, not be blocked. So choose your sign or listen to them all. Take what resonates and leave the rest. And let this be your permission to start moving forward for you, for your soul. Now let's begin with Aries. For Aries, I picked this card. The Sacred Self-Care Oracle says that we need to clean our energy fields in the same way that we need to clean our homes. And through this clearing, we can remove some blocks or leaks or anything negative that has attached to us. And this process helps us to free ourselves of any emotions or stories that others have implanted within us and that are no longer serving us. So you can clear your energy field by taking a few deep breaths, emptying your mind, and visualizing being surrounded in white or golden light. So here you can use these tools like incense, crystals, candles, or water. And you will know your energy is clear when you experience this sense of weight being lifted from your shoulders. So feel yourself coming into a more peaceful and loving vibration. So basically, Aries, you have all the power already. You just need to clear the energy, the negative energy of others, and you will be able to go on and charge on like the Aries that you are. Fearless, powerful. What a beautiful message for Aries. Now let's go on. The next message is for our Taurus. Now let's see. Taurus. Flowers and grapes. Beautiful. Now here we have health checkup. This card invites you to check your health. Maybe you haven't been for a long time. Maybe you think, maybe you've been putting off a checkup, or you know maybe that you need to check something. And this is your invitation to do it, to go for a health checkup, to see what is working, what maybe is not working that well, so that you can correct. Now the number is 26, which is 8. So good health is very, very important. And here in the booklet says that good health empowers us to thrive in all areas of our life. So it's basically the basis of our lives. So take a moment to tune in with yourself. Scan your body and feel what is right and what needs attention. Even if you're feeling generally well, most of us have a little fine-tuning to do, like drinking more water, eating more fruits and vegetables, or maybe getting more nights of restful sleep. So it's very important to protect this, to be careful, to protect your sleep, to get some rest. Whether you work with a doctor or maybe a holistic wellness professional, maybe a nutritionist, consider booking an appointment to stay on top of your yearly checkups and tests. And if you have an ongoing issue that perhaps you've been putting off, now is the time to address it with a professional who aligns with your needs. So choose wisely. You can journal on this question: what aspect of your health is your body calling you to focus on? And the mantra you can use for this card is: I'm healthy in my mind, body, and spirit. So what a wonderful message for you. Take care of your health. You know probably yourself what you need to check. So go on and check and listen to yourself, listen to your body, listen to what you're called to do, and you will make the right decision. So, health checkup for Taurus. Now let's see about Gemini. For Gemini, we have use your hands. It's number 53, so another 8. And here we see this woman creating something. It looks like pottery. And the mantra for you, what a beautiful mantra, is: I create magic with my hands. And it's interesting because Gemini rules the hands. Now here, the message for you from the Spirit is to reconnect with the magic that comes from creating with your hands. Now, what do you feel called to make or maybe fix? So maybe you could sign up for pottery or woodworking or glass blowing class or anything else that makes you curious and reminds you how empowering it can be to create your reality with your own 2 hands. What a beautiful message. Now get crafty and do some DIY projects maybe. Maybe bring new life and color into an old piece of furniture, or maybe repainting it, or repainting your home. Or make some original art to adorn your walls and beautify your home. Is there something broken around the house that's an easy fix that you could do on your own or with a little help? So even just getting your hands dirty by weeding a flower bed or tightening the screws on a loose door hinge will give you an incredible feeling of accomplishment that will fuel your confidence as you tackle bigger and more complex issues in your life. Now, there is a question here included for journaling, if you feel called to do that. When is the last time you crafted something with your hands? And how did it make you feel? So what a beautiful message for Gemini. You are called to create, to do something with your hands. Create, fix, just enjoy working with your hands. Beautiful message. Then we have Cancer. And for Cancer we drew plan a vacation, and it's 39, which adds to 12 and 3, number 3. Now let's see what is this card, what this card calls you to do. Now the mantra for this card is: I find adventure and inspiration everywhere. And yes, Cancer, you can be very inspired. So get ready for a magical journey filled with synchronicities. Maybe you should take the time to go on vacation, and this can give you a new perspective and maybe spark inspiration that will nourish your soul on the deepest level and bring more joy to your daily life. Now, we all have this bucket list of places we would like to visit, and there is no time like the present to get started on working toward making our dreams, or your dreams, Cancer, a reality. But planning a vacation requires just that, planning. So if there's a place you'd like to travel that seems out of reach, making a budget and timeline for your trip can help guide you in the right direction. So you don't need to do it, you just need to plan it, to make a plan of how you will be able to realize it. Balancing work and vacation time is essential to well-being. Maybe you've been overworking, and the spirit calls you to have some fun, have some adventure. Maybe you need to relax and enjoy a holiday. Now, if there are some roadblocks to planning a vacation, or if money is tight, don't immediately set your dream plans aside. Rather, take a look at what commitments in your life would need adjustment to make the necessary time, space, and resources available. So if you need to wait a while, consider how you can satisfy your craving for adventure with a staycation maybe, or by creating experiences that expose you to new cultures and ideas in your own community. What an interesting idea. Read a book in translation, see a movie produced in another country, or switch up your dinner routine and try that restaurant serving food that seems exotic to you. So, what a great idea to get in touch with different cultures, different way of thinking. Is not just through travel, physical travel, but also by experiencing these cultures around you. And journal prompt here is: what small and practical steps can you take to manifest the resources and time you would need to take a vacation? So don't need big steps, just small practical steps that you can take. And maybe you will find a way to find the resources and time for a little vacation. What a beautiful message for Cancer. Now let's see Leo. For Leo. Shine. It says shine. Create art. 17. So this is another 8. It's the third 8 we have here, which is such an interesting thing because 8, you know, is an infinity sign. It's very symbolic of twin flame energy. Now here, the booklet advises you to say this mantra: I'm an artist creating a masterpiece that is called my life. So I'm an artist creating a masterpiece that is called my life. What a beautiful message. Now we are all artists, it says here, creators of the lives we are leading and many works of art within them. We are creators, we are not victims. This is such an important message from Spirit to you, because sometimes when we're in a twin flame connection, which is very powerful and very takes over, and maybe we feel like victims, like we're powerless, but here the Spirit is reminding you, you are the creator of your life. Now, to gain more confidence in your inner artist, look for opportunities to create art for your own pleasure. Consider signing up for a local art workshop or gather some supplies to create art at home. And if you're unsure where to start, try representing your surroundings, favorite things, or current state artistically. And when you're ready to go deeper, express a feeling or a memory you'd like to transmute or connect with through art. What a beautiful idea. So you can draw feeling or a memory, and you can transmute it or connect with it through art. And you can keep your creations simple by drawing with a pen and paper, or be more elaborate and colorful with paint, sculpture, or mixed media. You can even be creative about the way in which you create art by using natural props, such as leaves, branches, and stones. And this is beautiful because you use natural elements, which brings wonderful energy to you and your body. Even rock stacking by the river is a form of art. Now feel into which artistic modality will allow you to express yourself in the most meaningful way. So feel into yourself, go into yourself, ask what would make you be able to express yourself as truly to yourself as possible, and pick that. And the journal prompt for you, Leo, is what blocks, real or imagined, stop you from making art? And what practical steps can you take to work through these blocks? And as this card said in the beginning, we are not just creators of art, we are creators of our own lives. So here you can ask yourself what blocks, real or imagined, stop you from creating your life the way you would like to create it. An interesting question. So are there blocks? Are they real, or are they only part of our imagination? We tend to make blocks for ourselves, which are not even there. So maybe creating art will help you overcome these blocks or release these blocks and fill you with this creative energy and ideas for your beautiful life, Leo. Beautiful, beautiful message. Then we have Virgo, digest. And we have Hydrate, 27. This is number 9. So let's see what the message is. You are turning around, Virgo. You are spinning. Your card is spinning. Is there this spinning energy in your life, maybe? It's going in circles. Well, let's see what this card says. And here is the message. Mantra to repeat for yourself is, I am made of water and in touch with the tides of life. Yes, what an interesting mantra. Now, water is life. And we are made 70% out of water. So it really is true that we are made of water. Now, it's a resource we need to greet with deep reverence and respect. So, on this blue planet, water is in abundance. However, clean, fresh drinking water can be challenging to find in some communities. So whenever possible, go out of your way to have enough clean water to drink, and set the intention to make drinking water a sacred experience. So here the Spirit invites you to infuse your water with positive intentions. Adorn your water vessels with sacred symbols and uplifting words to infuse the contents with positive vibes. Now, you can drink spring water to enjoy many vital minerals and nourish your body. So this card invites you to remain in awareness of how blessed you are to have clean drinking water, and be mindful of how you can ensure that others have it too. Now, through making eco-conscious choices, you can help preserve the resources of this planet and support access to clean drinking water for all beings. What a beautiful message. And the journal prompt for you, dear Virgo, is: are you happy with your water source? If not, how can you upgrade your water supply? So yes, we need to drink water regularly, and it's very important to remind ourselves to hydrate regularly. And this also helps us to stay healthy, and very, very important. And Virgo, especially for you, this message from the Spirit to be aware, and also reminding us all to be thankful for the clean drinking water we have. And if we don't have, what can we do to help make it a reality? There are various options to clean the water, to filter it, and yeah, maybe we should all be more aware of what an important resource clean drinking water is for all of us, and to make sure that the clean drinking water is available to us and others as well. A beautiful message for you, Virgo. Now for Libra, balance. For Libra, we have family, and we have number 23, which is 5. Beautiful picture, isn't it? Spinning again, Libra, like Virgo before. Now let's see what this card tells us. What is the message of this card? And here it says to repeat this mantra, Libra: I share unconditional love and receive it in return. What a beautiful message. Now, here it says that peaceful relations with your family, whether biological, adoptive, or chosen, are incredibly important. Families can offer a sense of unconditional love and be there for you in times of need. So you are being called to tune in to the energy of unconditional love. And this is so important for you, Libras. I think relationships, very important to you. And this card calls you to this, reminds you how important it is to nurture these close relationships. Now, many of us, the booklet says, store unresolved family traumas. And as time passes and we evolve our perspective, we can find forgiveness in our hearts, because we eventually realize that our families have always done the best they could with the resources, level of emotional development, and knowledge they had at the time. So this card invites you to tap into your divine motherly nature as you practice forgiveness and unconditional love. So look for opportunities to heal any old wounds with family members and find ways to connect with them, whether it's through a phone call, sharing a meal, or planning a visit. If connecting directly is not possible, try finding peace through meditation and by setting the intention to transform any negativity into feelings of love. What a beautiful, beautiful energy. And we feel it from this picture. It's such a beautiful picture. Now the journal prompt for you, Libra, says, what problem areas, if any, remain unresolved with your family? How do you think resolving any outstanding issues would impact your life? So it's an interesting thing to journal about. What a beautiful message of unconditional, divine, motherly love for you, Libra. Now next we go on to Scorpio, investigate. And for Scorpio, the Spirit invites you to connect with fire, number 12, number 3. Now let's see what the booklet says about connecting with fire. So it says here that your mantra could be, if it resonates with you, my inner fire burns bright and I shine my light throughout the universe. Beautiful mantra. Now here the Spirit sends this message to you. Fire is the perfect tool for setting intentions around letting go, as well as for sending your prayers and manifestations out into the world via its smoke. So it's both letting go and sending your prayers. And this is such a beautiful thing here, because this is exactly what helps you in a twin flame relationship. So being able to let go and at the same time let go with love. So sending your prayers, your positive energy into the world. Now fire is one of the 5 classical elements, along with earth, air, water, and ether. But aside from lighting candles, we rarely interact with it in modern times. Yeah. So the ritual of sitting around a fire or in a wood-burning sauna at night, especially under a full moon with a circle of loved ones, is an unparalleled experience. So this card invites you to cultivate a more intimate relationship with fire by coordinating a fire ritual within your community. Maybe storytelling around a campfire, or organizing a sauna night, or a sharing circle where you light candles. What a beautiful idea. Candles can transform everyday activities into sacred rituals. And so think of an intention and light a candle when you're taking a bath, or working, or meditating, or doing yoga, to bring this element into your energy field. And watch the flames dance and your worries fade away as the path forward is illuminated. So beautiful to watch flame dance. You have here flame. That's why I like to light a real fire, because the flame is such a beautiful meditative element. As you watch the flame, it just draws you in and you get into this meditative state. Similarly, if you're looking at water. And so here it says, as you deepen your relationship with this element, you may feel the call to explore the tradition of fire keeping, where you tend to the logs and embers of the fire. And this role has been deeply honored by many ancient cultures who gathered around the fire during rituals and ceremonies, long before there were matches. Now we have them, it's easier. But it's so interesting because it's the fire here, but it also reminds me of keeping your own inner fire alive, you know? So just going inside yourself, what fires you up, and keeping this fire burning. This is important for all of us, isn't it? Now, a journal prompt for you says, what old patterns and beliefs would you like to transmute with the alchemical magic of fire? So you can let go of certain things. People can write something and burn it and with this, maybe you can get rid of this energy surrounding this problem that you write on a piece of paper. Beautiful message for you, Scorpio. Now, for Sagittarius, expand. Sagittarius, we have dance. Dance. Joyful. Joyful. What a joyful activity. Here it's number 18, so number 9. And let's see, dance. Mantra for you, Sagittarius. If you feel called to it, or if it resonates with you, the mantra is, I feel empowered to express myself through movement, embracing my unique dance style. Interesting. Now, you don't have to dance in the correct way, just in whatever way body calls you. And the message of the spirit here is dancing can be an incredibly liberating experience. Liberating. Allowing for a unique form of self-expression and a more profound sense of embodiment. It allows us to return to the body in the here and now, to clear energetic blocks, to push our physical limitations, and to stretch into new realms of movement and creativity. So whether you want to put on your dancing shoes or go barefoot, it's time to move and shake what your mama gave you. What a beautiful, joyful message. This is exactly what the Spirit wants us all to do, to enjoy life, to shake our body in joy and relaxation. Let go. And now this card invites you to take a dance class or watch a video tutorial about a specific dance style. What a great idea. Or just enjoy dancing at home for your own pleasure. Just turn up the music and dance. Whichever music makes you want to move. And as you gain more confidence in your ability to move and express yourself, you might try ecstatic dance or nights out dancing at a club or a burlesque or dancing for your lover or even taking a class and performing on stage. And if you have a physical limitation that prevents you from dancing, try a closed eye meditation in which you visualize yourself dancing. Beautiful idea. And while doing so, notice how your energy is moving and release any limiting beliefs and old stories that no longer serve you. Because as we move gently, fluidly, we sort of move the energy. We can move the old energy that doesn't suit us and just feel the new beautiful energy going inside us. And we can release the limiting beliefs and old stories. Beautiful. Journal prompt for you, Sagittarius. Do you feel comfortable dancing? If yes, what style of dance makes you feel most radiant and best expresses you? And if no, why do you feel uncomfortable? And how do you think you could work through this discomfort? Beautiful. Inviting you to dance, Sagittarius. Have fun. Enjoy yourself. Now for Capricorn, achieve. And here we have number 1, abundance planning. Again, the number 1, this is this year's number. Now let's see what abundance planning calls us to do. And a mantra for you, if you feel called to it. I attract a level of abundance in alignment with my self-worth and reflective of my generous nature. So abundance is connected to our self-worth and it reflects our generous nature. As we're generous, as we give, they say when you give, you get sevenfold back what you've given. So it's important that we give, and that we give something good, positive, and then it returns to us sevenfold. Now, this card suggests for you, Capricorn, your financial health is an essential aspect of your overall wellness practice. So it's time to take a closer look at how you're spending, saving, and making money. And to begin, review all your bank accounts, investments, and credit cards, as well as any loans you're carrying. And doing so will help you get clear on your financial status. So, what a beautiful idea for you, Capricorn. Now then, after you review this financial status, then make a practical plan to lower your expenses, or maybe increase your income, savings, or repay your debt. An excellent place to start is at your local bank or with a financial advisor. So the Spirit calls you to review your financial health. And here it says work with your bank or advisor to optimize your accounts to have the lowest fees and highest interest rates possible. And in addition, you can get set up with automatic bill payments, transfer monthly deposits into a savings account, or maybe begin consolidating any debt you may be carrying. The other side of your financial abundance equation is generating more money. And when you put your energy towards it, you'll often find new ways to make money. If you're working, this can be achieved by negotiating a raise at your current position, or consider applying for a promotion or a new job, or maybe taking on a side gig, or educating yourself on a topic or skill that has income generating potential. And if you're an entrepreneur, look into raising your fees or prices, developing new marketing strategies, and expanding your product offerings, as well as other ways to increase your margins. So, the message for you and the journal prompt for you, Capricorn, is: what was your family's relationship with money like when you were growing up? How has that impacted your relationship with money? So the Spirit invites you to go back, review your attitude towards money and all your financial arrangements that you have in your life to secure abundance, because you deserve it and you know it. So, a beautiful message for you, Capricorn. And now we have Aquarius. Collaborate. Let's look at what is the message for Aquarius. Flow like water. Beautiful picture, beautiful idea. And it's number 24 or 6. Now let's see. Flow like water. Mantra for you, Aquarius. I give thanks for the abundant waters of Mama Gaia. Again, we have this thankfulness like we had with the Virgo. Thankfulness for abundant waters. Water naturally carries intentions within it. As one of the 5 classical elements, it's an incredibly valuable resource for our physical and energetic bodies. And it holds the power to purify us both physically, emotionally, and spiritually. And it's interesting because we have water here and we have water here. And it's such an apt card for you, Aquarius. Here it says that you can infuse water with intention through your speech, thoughts, and prayers, or by placing sacred symbols or words of positive affirmation on or under drinking vessels. So infuse it with positive energy before you ingest, before you put it into your body. Tune into your mind's eye and picture the water cleansing you. Where are you? What kind of water is cleansing you? Is it from the ocean, a river, your bathtub, or an ancient water temple? Manifest this vision in your life and look for new ways to connect with water. Skate on the ice, surf in the sea, paddleboard on a lake, or even simply shower with an intention. Whichever way you go about it, offer great reverence and sincere gratitude for the waters of this earth. And what a beautiful feeling the water gives you when you are in the water. It relaxes you, it inspires you, it brings this cleaning, wonderful energy. And I feel new inspiration. So what a beautiful message for you, Aquarius. And the journal prompt for you is: what beliefs and patterns would you like to wash away with the help of water? So maybe there is some negative patterns of thoughts embedded and you need to cleanse them. So imagine yourself, whatever it is, cleaning, that the water cleanses you of this negative energy and only pure, beautiful, positive energy remains. And the last message is for Pisces. Sensitize. And the message for Pisces is positive affirmations. Now let's see number 41, which is a 5. Let's see what the message is for you. Mantra for you, Pisces. I speak to myself with love and compassion and extend it to all those I meet. So not only do I speak to myself with love and compassion, but also to others, which of course makes sense. Once we love ourselves, we can't help but love others. And now the message from the Spirit is: love yourself and speak to yourself as if you are the love of your life. What a beautiful message. Write yourself a love letter. Witness your beauty in the mirror and acknowledge it aloud. Or take note of positive compliments you've received in recent times. Use these beautiful words to create affirmations that support and uplift you. Make speaking to yourself with love a daily practice. This practice requires a deep level of compassion for yourself, and keeping your internal dialogue positive can be challenging at times. So set up your phone background with a positive quote or inspirational message. Write empowering statements on sticky notes and put them around your house. Before you know it, everything around you will be reflecting this positive vibration. Say sweet things to others. Share heartfelt compliments with your friends and family. And as you infuse yourself with love through positive affirmations, you radiate positivity out into the world and receive more love and positivity in return. It's a wonderful cycle. Just as we were talking before about whatever you give others, you receive back sevenfold. Same here, as you put your love and positivity out into the world, it comes right back, and even more of it. Now, journal prompt for you, Pisces. What thought patterns are preventing you from being positive at all times when speaking to yourself? It's important to find these patterns and replace them with something that lifts you up, that enhances you. Now, these were all wonderful messages from Spirit to everyone in the Zodiac. Take what resonates, and you can use either the card for your sign, or if some other card resonated with you, you can take. There were plenty of ideas here for us to reclaim our power, to get back to ourselves, and to love ourselves, not wait for others to love us. And yeah, the Spirit is with you, and when you ask the Spirit for guidance, you will be given the guidance. And I think these cards that we picked were beautiful guidance for you, for all of us. So take care, use these ideas, and maybe write them down in the comments, what you used or what felt close to you, or any other ideas maybe you have or that arose in your heart and mind when you were listening to these ideas. And let's just repeat this. Take care of yourself so you can shine your soul's light. Now, with this beautiful message, I say goodbye to you and see you next time.